Lord, let the word of my mouth and the meditation of our hearts be pleasing to thee, O God, our rock and our redeemer. Lord, we feel your presence. Let us hear your voice, whether it be the still small voice or the loud booming voice that came from heaven. Let us hear you in our hearts, in our minds, and in our very being. For we pray this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Today is a very unique kind of day because we're going through all kinds of stuff in our country and in the world. We're going through natural disasters. We're dealing with difficulties with so many types of earthquakes in Puerto Rico, fires in Australia. It feels like the last days according to the book of Revelation. But I don't want to go there because I believe our best days are in front of us, not behind us. Amen?
Amen.
I think God will provide for us whatever we want to put the effort to receive. Amen?
Amen.
So if we're going to think that way, we have to think in an attitude of faithfulness, not faithlessness. God's faithfulness is never ending. God's faithfulness to us is eternal, as was evidenced by the life and death and resurrection of Jesus, as is evidenced by the miracles that occur in our everyday lives. God's faithfulness does not waver. Amen?
Amen.
Does yours? I like Dave's response to that. It's amazing how we believe that God's faithfulness is there, but we worry about our own. And I'm going to tell you that sometimes during the most difficult times of our lives is when our faithfulness to God's promise needs to be the strongest. I want to talk a little bit about Martin Luther King because it actually fits in today's scripture. When he sat in the Birmingham Jail, he had been vilified by his own people. The clergy of Birmingham didn't like him. He was a rabble-rouser. A little bit like somebody else. The holy people didn't care for him because he was raising too much hell. I think a guy 2,000 years ago did the same thing. They hung him on a tree. The reality is, Martin Luther King, during one of the darkest periods of time, wrote the letter from the Birmingham Jail, which showed God's faithfulness to him and his life. I make a lot of mistakes because I grew up in a time of racial tension and racial divide. And sometimes I slip back into that. And I was talking to somebody here yesterday, and I slipped back and made a disparaging comment. And I was wrong. I was very, very wrong. But it's not because I hate. It's because sometimes I get stupid. Sometimes I miss the point. Sometimes I forget that we all come from the same Creator God and that we are all equal. And sometimes I allow the moment to have bearing on my personality, and it's wrong. What I had to learn many years ago when I was asked to do the dedication for the first Martin Luther King Day celebration in Winslow Township is what his life was all about. It was not civil rights. Yes, that was a component of it. His life was about human rights, about educational equality of all children, about feeding people, about making sure that people had adequate housing. Martin Luther King Jr. was not about rioting. He was about peace and walking together with one another. And all through his life, in spite of whatever grief was happening, his faithfulness to God was there. We live in a society when faithfulness is tested on a daily basis. The political climate. This week we're going to hear the impeachment of a president, and people are going to have their different opinions one way or the other. There's not going to be a right or a wrong. There's not going to be a truth because everybody has their own version of truth. Everybody's playing Pontius Pilate. What is truth? But the reality is, this is the time in history where we as Christians need to come to grips with our own faithfulness in God. Are we prepared to step it up to the point that we will put everything in God's hands? It's hard. When I sat here alone this morning, I can tell you straight up, Satan was looking to make me depressed. And it was coming close. It was coming real close. Like, God, what's going on? Why is this happening? What's the deal? You put on my heart to launch a church here because there's a need. Why am I here alone? It's a test. A simple, stupid, little test. Because all I have to do is balance it with God's faithfulness. With God's ability for us to touch people all over the place. From Atlantic City to Camden. From Cape May to Asbury Park. We're touching people's lives. And we're touching people's lives because we will not give up. Amen? We will not allow Satan to take a stronghold because God is faithful. Are we? I don't get the same dynamic. You all have to get louder than me. There's more of you than there is in me. If I ask a question, you got to be louder than I am. Faithfulness has different meanings to many people. And faithfulness has different meanings because over the years, society has changed. Back in the day, when Dave performed his first wedding 100 years ago, faithfulness in marriage had a different perspective than today. Today, people get married with the idea that they're going to be divorced. Indeed, when I counsel somebody before marriage, I ask them, have you thought about divorce? I shouldn't have to do that. But faithfulness is something that we need to grasp on, that we need to pull back on, that we need to struggle with on a regular basis. When Dave got hurt, that was a tough struggle. I walked alongside a little bit, but I didn't walk anywhere near as far as Jen did. And that's tough. Where is faithfulness in that picture? God, where are you in this? But God is there, has been there, and will continue to be there. Amen? Amen. When we start to look at our faithfulness, when we start to pull that which God provides us and hold it inside and say, I'm not going to let the evil of the world bring me down because God is faithful and I have to be. When that occurs, life changes. Blessings happen. Surprises occur. And we sure don't know why. I can list everything that happened here. You all get bored. But the reality is, we are making a difference because we've decided that it is important for us to be a community of believers in God's faithfulness. The people of Corinth were not much different than the people of New Jersey. They were educated. They were wealthy. They had status. They had commerce. They had tourism. They had attitude. And they had God. But their focus was on everything but God. They actually had many gods. But Paul reached out to the people of Corinth, much like Martin Luther King Jr. did for Birmingham Jail, and said, I believe that we can be better. I believe that if you have faith in God, and you allow God's Spirit to come within, that life will be better. He says it right here in the passage. I give thanks to my God always for you, because of the grace that has been given to you in Christ Jesus. For in every way you have been enriched in him in speech and knowledge of every kind, just as the testimony of Christ has been strengthened among you, so that you are not lacking in any spiritual gift as you wait for the revealing of our Lord Jesus Christ. We're never going to understand God's faithfulness thoroughly, no matter how hard we study, no matter how much we discuss it, no matter what occurs in our lives. A lot of the faithfulness is given in a very blind way, because God provides us grace no matter how fouled up we are. If we can be a little bit faithful, if we can grab on to that which God has provided to us, what can we do? How far can we go? Where will God take us? I sat here this morning and I meditated on what did he feel in that jail cell. And then I said to myself, he never lost his faithfulness. He never gave up. And because of that, 50 years later, we remember a man who lived as a man, but preached the gospel of Jesus Christ and lived the gospel of Jesus Christ. And no matter what our background was when we were younger or stupider, like me, we managed to get something out of it. 2,000 years ago, Paul, one of the worst sinners of all, preached the gospel. Because of him, we got something out of it. How much further can we go if we just take in our heart right now what God is calling upon us to do and where God is calling us to go? Great is thy faithfulness, O God, my Father. Great is thy faithfulness. Can we have it any other way? Amen.
Amen.
Carly, why don't you